This is Xinjiang Travel Q&A,
What do I say?
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
There you go. So one of the top questions that I get having to do with Xinjiang has to do with visas and permits. And I'm going to divide this into two separate types of questions. The first has to do with whether or not you actually need a special visa or a special permit in order to get into Xinjiang, similar to how you need a special permit to get into Tibet. But the truth is you don't need that. As long as you have a valid passport and a valid Chinese visa, you can get into Xinjiang without any problem. All right, but there are places probably along the border regions with Kazakhstan, Pakistan, Tajikistan, where certain permits, like let's say going up to the Karakoram Highway, usually you need to get a permit to be able to do something like that. And that's a little bit different, but getting into the region, you don't need anything special. All right. The second question that I get a lot is when you're creating the itinerary that's required in order to apply for a Chinese visa, should you or should you not put Xinjiang on the itinerary? And there's a lot of back and forth on this, and I understand both sides. The fact is that I've applied for a number of different visas, and I've always put Xinjiang on there, and I've never been denied. However, I have heard of other people that have had their visa applications denied, and it's a big hassle to have to do that whole process over again. So here's my thought. All right, if you already have everything set up here in Xinjiang, you have your hotels, you have your flights, or maybe you're using a tour group, then there really shouldn't be any problem with you putting Xinjiang on your visa application. But if you already have everything going to Beijing or Shanghai, and you're just thinking about going to Xinjiang, you don't have to put Xinjiang on the list. And here's the thing, once you get your Chinese visa, there's nothing on there that indicates what you put on your itinerary. So when you arrive in Xinjiang, they're not going to say, hey, wait a second, you didn't put Xinjiang on your itinerary, we're not going to let you in. That's not what happens. As long as you have, like I said, as long as you have a valid Chinese visa, you're allowed to enter into Xinjiang. All right, so when it comes to your itinerary, just do what's easiest, okay? And don't try to force things or necessarily lie on your itinerary. Just put down what you have, and then once you arrive here, if you decide you want to come to Xinjiang, that's not a problem. So for any other questions like this, I recommend you grab a copy of the Far West China Xinjiang Travel Guide. You can download a free planning chapter at www.xjtravelguide.com. Also, for any visa needs, the company that I've used most often is Passport Visa Express. They've done an excellent job, and you can see the link below. If what I've provided for you is helpful, you can help me by using that link. It's an affiliate link, and at no extra charge to you, I will be compensated if you use them. Thanks so much. Remember, if you have a question that you don't find answer here, send me an email at question@farwestchina.com. Have a great travel.